Hi, I'm Frank Ball. Welcome back to our Journey to the Cloud series. Now, today we're going to be talking about virtualization, this chasm all unto itself. Now, if you remember back in the data center optimization phase, I actually talk about hypervisor. And hypervisor to me is a little bit different than virtualization. The reason I stick it in there, though, is because there's such a huge impact on all the other 7 areas or all the other 6 areas of data center optimization that virtualization plays a role in. Now, if any of you have heard me speak or I've been out to meet with you directly, I always ask that one compelling question. What is your virtualization strategy? Because I see a lot of customers hop in and they start grabbing grandma's application and then this application, that application. They start pulling them together to basically come up with a hodgepodge and they kind of stumble into virtualization. Well, that doesn't lend us to a strategy. A strategy looks holistically across all 7 areas of data center optimization and the impact virtualization's role can play in each one of those as we drive forward to a cloud-based architecture. Now, the other thing is if you're looking at virtualization, is private cloud architecture one of the strategies you need to keep in mind? If it is, you need to make sure that you actually design your infrastructure to be able to support a cloud-based architecture in the future. Otherwise, you end up in a kind of this hodgepodge of infrastructure that is somewhat virtualized but doesn't give you really the capability to have automation and elastic, dynamic, scalable type of resources. So I talk more about this in the next episode about actual cloud-based architectures. But before I do, I want to pause here for a second and say, to begin a strategy, a lot of people start with that one thing called a capacity planner. And while it's great and it gives a mapping of applications and their ability to be virtualized and what they would be virtualized on, we have to take this step back and say, okay, once I determine what can be virtualized and how I'm going to virtualize it, I need to look at the impact of virtualization across applications and operating systems, platforms, network, security, storage, even the things I can take advantage of in a disaster recovery type of environment. Then when I start looking at these, it makes it a lot simpler for me to build an architecture that gives me that cloud-ready type of environment and the ability to scale up and down with the business and to be able to recover rapidly and hit my RPO and RTO objectives for any type of disaster situation that's going to come up. So there's a tremendous amount of savings as you're virtualized, but virtualization just isn't about platform consolidation. It's about this holistic view. Join me in the next final series as I talk about these cloud automation tools and how we bring all this stuff together with a case study on some things that are top of mind for everybody today. Thanks, Frank Ball. Look forward to talking to you again.